energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi everybody, welcome back. So if you hear a lot of noises in my videos this week, I am so sorry. It's been nicer weather, so everybody around the park is trying to like spring clean and mow and do loud things. So I'm really sorry. Ignore that if you can. Like, ignore it like I do. Just tune it out. If you're a mother, you know what I'm talking about. Just tune it out. But today we're going to be talking about some things that I don't typically recommend if you get a shop at MissA, and I'll tell you why. I'll still list them and link them down below, because sometimes my reasons why I don't like something is completely probably dumb to some other people, and they're like, I don't care about that. So unless they are trash, then I've been having to use these cotton swab tip things that I got from Target. They're flat because my sinuses and my allergies are so bad that my eyes won't stop watering. You should see the makeup on this side. It's all ruined. My eyelash is half hanging on. I've doubled my allergy medicine today and my makeup is still running off. High allergy index today. So let's go ahead and see what I'm throwing such a fuss about with some of these products from ShopMissA, because we know they're not all hits. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on. So the first thing is, I have to explain. Their terry cloth or microfiber from AOA spa bands. I actually love these and I think they're wonderful. However, the pink one I do not care for. Washed or not, it has so much of the microfiber that just flies off from it everywhere. I'm trying to move it slowly so I'm not covered in it. It sheds so much. Just the pink one. I have the gray one. I use it almost every single night. It washes great. Doesn't get dingy. Nothing. I mean, either did this one, to be honest. It didn't get dingy either, but I've only washed them both once. But that still throws little fibers off from it, and the gray one stopped immediately. It barely had some to begin with. So once again, I think it's like the gray color out of all of those microfiber type of things of theirs seems to be the best color and quality. The next thing, the Sherpa hair scrunchies. This was supposed to be a hair scrunchie. It's now a headband. I will find a way to use it. But the instant that I went to go like this to put it in my hair, it snapped. So the band within it is very cheap, and this is going to be something that is going to happen sooner than later. So I don't know if I would recommend the Sherpa hair bands, which sucks because I have two more. They haven't done it yet. But I figure they're going to soon, and because obviously that elastic is cheap. And I really like them. I think they're so cute. The next thing, which takes up most of this basket, I told you guys I didn't know if I'd like these or not. I don't like these. First of all, they give me complete flashbacks to my childhood, and when my mom had the ones that were like a foam and then you clipped them in. But I had so much hair. I feel like, as a mother, I feel bad for my mom. Because my daughter has the same thickness, and I'm like, oh, anytime I had to do something with her hair. But she would like freaking, oh my god, my mom and putting things in my hair, man, it felt like torture when I was a kid. I don't know if anybody else relates. But that's what this felt like, because of the self-gripping. This self-gripping crap can F off. It can F off. That's all I'm saying. Your hair will get so knotted and ratted and ripped. I mean, I don't need to lose that amount of hair, okay? I'm already having that problem. So no, I will find another way that's a heatless way to have curls if need be, which I do have a heatless way. It won't be this. I like how I mismatched my earrings today. This is like a earring cuff, or a snake earring cuff with a red eye. And then another snake head with a red eye. This is all from ShopMissA. This is from ShopMissA. And then I put in one of the red-eyed snakes hoops that I recently got. I'm all ShopMissA today. And talking trash about them. I'm such an amazing supporter. No, but seriously, I'm here for you guys. Alright, the next thing. This is another explain. This is a new thing. It's the AOA Nourishing Natural Hair Oil. There's 3 of them. There's this one. There's one for stretch marks. Still testing that out. Believe me, I have stretch marks. I have stretch marks of all degrees. I'm going to find out what the deal is with that stretch mark oil for you. Don't worry. And then there is a relax oil that you can put on, you know, like aromatherapy. Everything's fine. Those 2 so far, I'm riding the wave. But this one here stinks. What is in this that smells like this? I think it might be the lemon, because there is, I believe, lemon in this. Yes, lemon oil is in this. So if you're allergic to any kind of citrus, don't get this. But there's a mix of herbs and oils. They do not go together. This is repulsive and you won't want it in your hair. And then it moves. Even if I only used a dot or 2 of it, and it says to use on towel dried hair, so that's what I did. And I went like this, you know, you don't go all the way up, just down to my roots, lightly, and then I use my hair towel from them, so usually like, wash my hands off. By like the midday, it was up here. My whole head was greasy. I had to go and rewash my hair. And as most of you know, that sucks. So that one is not good for me. The next one was the Starry Prism eyeshadow, the liquid eyeshadow that I got. I had high hopes for because it looked really, really pretty when I was swatching it. I can barely get it to come out now. It looks good when you swatch it, because you can control what you're doing on that flat surface. But once you get this on your eye, it never dries down. It creases horribly. I mean, beyond horribly, it creases. And the amount of shimmer that stays no matter how much you wash your face with that is very annoying. And I don't think there's anyone out there that would like that. So that is another one that is going in the pile. The next thing, I liked these at first until I really started diving deep into them. And that's why I like for you guys to keep up with me, because sometimes things change. I'll like something at first and I'll put it in a like, but then something happens and it gets switched. And that happens to all of us. But these are the AOA Beauty Face Stamps. These are also need to be explained. I like the stamp part of these, but the other part of them, the felt tip, there's too much. Too much that comes out, and this instantly feathers. It feathers. It's going through every little crack in my hand. It's still soaking wet because it expresses so much ink out at once, which means it's going to also dry up very quickly on you if you are using it. The other side, the stamp itself, if you do it very lightly, you can get it without it feathering, but most of the time it feathers as well. So I can't recommend these unless it's Halloween, to be honest. And it sucks because that's a really nice black, you know? But it's still not dry. Still wet. And still feathering. The next thing, I waited so long for this damn product to come in stock, and this is where the bitterness is coming from. But this is the AOA Go Brow, and I believe it's their Fiber Gel Go Brow in, oh, here it is, medium brown. This is so dry and clumpy. Like, so dry and clumpy. Look at this. There's no color payoff. There's chunks falling onto my hand. That's it. This, horrible. AOA, they should be ashamed of themselves for having that on the site. That's how I feel about that. The next thing, this is one of those things that can be for somebody else, but it was not for me, and that was their eyebrow cutting scissors. This I tried to use on one brow, and instantly, because you don't see the thickness between the comb versus the blade, I cut off way too much brow. This is not the way to do it. Use a spoolie, use a soap brow or some kind of clear brow gel to really get it up where you want it so you can see every hair. And then take like a mustache, if you have nothing else, a mustache cutter or something like that, and go in and cut how you would like. Don't try these. They get you every time, but it's like cutting your bangs, you know? You get that urge to cut your bangs and then you regret it every second for years. The next thing here, I just hauled these flower hairpins. You know how much I love their hairpins. I cannot get over their hairpins. This is not something, this hairpin is not something that I would normally grab, but I wanted to try it out. I usually don't get the very designy typed ones. I get the ones that are very straightforward. This is a flower and then the petals are all black. You can choose the color. I want to instantly put this in, open it up to instantly put it in, and the jewels started popping out on me. So I can't tell you guys that the pins are all great when obviously they're not. Some of the pins are kind of shit. So maybe I need to be more specific about what hairpins y'all need to get. And the last thing here, I have two that I have not touched. I need to show you guys this. These are, I just hauled them too, the tiny cord belts, and I got them in the cat version because I wanted to give them to my daughter, and she loves cats. I opened one because I kept one for myself, and it was broken. They're supposed to be like this. You put the cord in, and then you clamp it, and your cord stays in there, and it's a cute little thing that on the back says, hello. You know, it's supposed to be all cute. I went and opened this up to see. This one's broke the same way. Opened this one up to see. Broke the same way. All three of the ones that I had are broke. So, of course, I let ShopMissA know because this is an issue. This is most likely a packing issue with so many because, you know, they put them in those huge crates of things. We've seen YouTubers' warehouses. These types of warehouses are a bit bigger. They smash everything into a box and there's a lot of weight on everything. So sometimes something like that will happen, especially in temperature changes. So I had to let them know because that's way too many at once. Plus I want my $3 back. Alright, so that is everything that I have not been liking from ShopMissA lately. It's just, I hate talking bad about them because I love them so much. And they have come out with so many awesome new things lately. I'm waiting on 2 orders that are going to be so amazing. But I will list everything just in case. Just in case it's something that you might be interested in. But don't go for these for a while. Just for a little while. Because I have a feeling that ShopMissA is going to correct that error. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything about what I'm wearing, my makeup, all of that is down below in the description box along with everything that I talked about. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and you want to see more. And I, of course, will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.